What's up, everybody? Anton Kraly here from eCommerceLifestyle.com, and welcome back to the podcast. So, as you know, this podcast is designed to help you grow your revenue, increase your automations, and become number one in your niche. And today's episode should definitely help you do that. So we're going to be talking about a topic and really a word, a term that you don't hear come up all that often, but it's something that we've made a lot of money with, and there's definitely a time and a place for it within a normal dropshipping business, especially the type of dropshipping that I teach at my company, dropshiplifestyle.com. So this is private label dropshipping. What does that mean? Well, it means you're still working on the dropship business model where you're accepting orders on your website. Your job is to basically be the retailer, but then another company, the manufacturer, is shipping the products to your end customer. So again, nothing different there. But what private label means is that when these products are being marketed on your site, they're not being marketed as the company's name that's actually manufacturing them. And you're not actually shipping products with another company's brand name on them. Instead, you're basically creating your own brand. And this is a brand that lives separately from your e-commerce store. So give you an example. Let's say I had an online store that sold hiking backpacks and I wanted to make my own brand of hiking backpacks. I wouldn't call that brand whatever my store name is. I would make up another brand name. I would make up other product names. I would make up other SKU numbers. And that brand, my new e-commerce physical product brand, would be one of the brands that I carry and that I sell for on my online store amongst all of the other brands that I dropship for. So first of all, why would you do this? Does it make sense? And kind of when does it make sense? Because there are times. And whether or not you want to get into this really depends on the products that you sell, depends on how much time you want to put into your business, because doing things like coming up with a brand and writing all these unique product descriptions and setting up the ads and managing it is something that does require a little bit different of a skill set than just being a quote unquote normal drop shipper or online retailer. But again, there are huge benefits for anyone that wants to do it. So first, let me just explain, I guess, how I came across this and why I even ever started doing this. So this was way back in the day, maybe like, I don't even know, 8 years ago on one of my e-commerce stores where I was drop shipping and I was selling for every different brand in my niche. This was a store that has since been sold. Somebody else is now selling all these products, not me anymore. But I was selling for a big number of brands. And then another brand reached out to me via email and they said, hey, we see you sell these products in this niche. I'm not going to say what the niche was, but they said, hey, we see you sell these products. We actually have some designs that would fit great on your store. We manufacture them all. I think the first one was in Brooklyn, somewhere in New York. They sent me a bunch of really, really good photos of the products that they make, like super high quality. They sent me their price list and the products looked great. The prices looked amazing as far as wholesale cost, but they didn't have any brand, right? They made them. They were a manufacturer, but it wasn't like, oh, we're supplier ABC. This is our bestseller product 1, 2, 3. It was just like, no, we make this stuff. And here's, the numbers we use like for reference for each of the products, but they didn't have anything beyond that. Now, typically with the brands we work with, again, they have established brand names, they have their product names, they have their product features, they have their product descriptions, everything is already set. This company didn't have any of that. They just had product images. They had a wholesale price list. So I said, like, is there anything that, we should list these as on our store? Because again, what they had is like, this is product 1, 2, 3, this is product 1, 2, 4, this is product 1, 2, 5. And nobody's searching for that because it's not a product name. It's just their internal way that they reference products. And they said, no, we don't have that. I was like, okay, what should I do here? Like, I like the prices, I like the products, but I need to name them. So what I basically did was do just that. I came up with, like what I talked about earlier, I came up with a brand name. I actually came up with product names for the ones that they told me are their best sellers and for the ones where my potential profits were the highest. Now, this new brand name, these new product names, obviously nobody else was using because they were mine. I created them. And what I did is just upload them to my store as we would with anything else. I wrote the descriptions to be unique, obviously, and to actually have them exist. And I based that off some of our other best descriptions. I obviously listed everything else, like the dimensions and the product specifications. And then I uploaded them to Google Ads with the rest of our products. Now, with our Google ads, specifically Google Shopping, we weren't getting even impressions for these products because, again, nobody was searching for them. So I thought, okay, I have these things on my site. No one's really buying them because nobody's searching for them. How can I actually kind of build up this reputation or this recognition of these products and get people to choose them? So what I did was start sending emails to our email list saying, hey, we now carry for the brand name I made up. These are some of the best products. We're doing a sale, 10% off. Here's the links to buy them. What happened? People bought them. I basically sent them to the supplier. The supplier shipped them to the customer under my brand name. So private label dropshipping. Again, I wasn't giving the supplier money in advance. I wasn't paying them to warehouse products. Still dropshipping 100%. Just now under our brand name and our product names. So that email was a quick little boost, got in revenue, got in sales, got in big profits. Then I thought, okay, what else can I do? I want people to buy these things because my margins are higher than my normal margins. And also the competition is a lot less because if somebody tries to comparison shop, they're not going to find these products anywhere else. So what I started doing then is making more calls to action on the website going to this new brand. Some examples were in the sidebar of collection pages saying, check out this new brand. Again, save 10% on all orders. Here's the link. Even in some products that we had a lot of traffic for, but that either didn't sell that well or where the margins weren't that great, on those product pages, I would say you should also consider product ABC from brand ABC and then link to those. Other things we did on our home pages is show off those products from our new brand. Some other things were in different collections on our store, the top products that we showed off. So somebody clicks into whatever the niche is, the first products they would see are from that brand. So what that started to do is really just build this organic traffic and really through internal linking started to drive people to these product pages and started to drive sales to these products. Now, this was the beginning of it, right? This is when I realized this was an opportunity, almost stumbled upon it without ever planning for it. But I realized very quickly that this is something I wanted to do more of. But I should also say I realized this couldn't be the full business because nobody would be searching for it. So my opinion, if you want to get into private label dropshipping, your best bet is still follow the system that I teach you at Dropship Lifestyle. By the way, you can go to dropshipwebinar.com to learn more about how we build these stores, but follow that system. And then when you want to get into private labeling, make that new brand or the new brands, if you find different ways you want to break up these products you have access to, and have them incorporated onto your store. What you don't want to do is go to your existing companies that you sell for that already have the established brand names, that already have the established products, and just say, hey, can you just make this my product name instead of yours, because that's not going to benefit you. And again, people are already finding those products. You want to do it with the opportunities where the manufacturer does not have a brand name, just has products, just has great pricing, and where you can control that market. And just to build on this a little bit, this is kind of like the next level if you're maybe close to there or ever want to get there. But what we started doing and what you can do as well is as your new brand starts to take off, as you start to get more traction, you can actually build another website specific for that brand. And that website will not be an e-commerce store. It won't be where somebody could buy from. But what it's going to do is talk about your brand a little bit. It's going to show off where to buy, which at first is going to be your store. But then you can also, on your new brand website, have a request information section or a become a dealer section where other e-commerce stores who are your competitor on your main e-commerce store actually start reaching out because they want to sell for that brand. And just like any other supplier, you can create a price list where you give them their wholesale cost, their MAP cost, their MSRP. They can start selling these products and you're still going to be drop shipping them through this manufacturer you have a connection with. So this is something that has made us a lot of money, something that's definitely not necessary to do. But if you're all in on this, you're building a store, you're following my dropship lifestyle business model, and you just want to take it to the next level, this is something I would recommend. And again, something that's served us very well over the years. So that's it, guys. If you got value from this episode, as always, I would really appreciate it if you can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. I'll post a link in the description. And if you're watching the video version, please do give the video a like and leave a comment below, letting me know if you learned anything from this and if you're going to apply it. So as always, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will talk to you in the next episode of the E-commerce Lifestyle Podcast. See ya.
Hey, what's up guys? Anton here again, and I hope you got some real value out of that video you just watched. If you did, you should definitely check out this one or this video right here. I do 2 new ones every week. You'll see a subscribe button right here. And if you want my free training that is 2.5 hours long of value with 237 niches, click this button right down here. It'll take you to where you need to go.